right, guys, we want to hear from you. We want you to chime in on something. It could be a lot of fun, could be a lot of laughs. Our number is 844-390-KVET. It's the JB and Sandy Show. 7:32, and the high today is going to be 101. Here's what we're going to talk to you guys about. It kind of could be sticky, it could be funny, it could be a lot of things.
We want to know, and we don't judge on the show, by the way, if you call in, if you haven't picked up on that. We love everybody participating. Mm-hmm. How are you connected to an ex? Yeah. Besides having children together. Obviously,
eliminate children.
If you have kids together, then you're going to be connected at birthdays and then down the road with grandchildren, potentially all of that stuff, graduations. But how else are you connected to them? What is it, and how are you handling it, especially if you can't stand them? But you might be connected. The one that comes to mind is a pet.
Yeah. Tricia?
Uh-oh. Yes. I co-parented a pet with an ex-boyfriend. This was years ago. I'd have her 1 week. He'd have her the other week.
Just let it go.
Eventually we did. And he had her, but that was the only connection.
What was that dog's name?
Berkeley. She was a beagle.
Were you glad when she died?
No. What's wrong with you?
Maybe you own a business together. That comes to mind.
Oh, man, yeah.
And it's too lucrative or you can't agree on buying one out or some kind of connection.
Yeah, that just keeps you, because there's nothing worse than being tethered to an ex for some reason. You know what I mean?
Or what if somebody listening is like, you bought a house together and you haven't figured that out, so you're just cohabitating. Could you imagine?
That would be awful.
But you're split.
Right. 844-390-KVET is the telephone number. Again, we're looking for people that are tethered to their ex for one reason or another other than having kids. All right, call us at 844-390-KVET. We have a little technical issue in our studio this morning with our phones. Every single phone line is ringing right now, but the problem is that you can hear us, but we can't hear you, and that really defeats the whole purpose of a telephone.
It's such a simple piece of technology that's been around for a long time.
Yeah. So we have a problem, and so people are calling to tell us. We'll revisit that because people definitely want to talk about the connection that they still have with their ex. So we'll move on from that, all right? It's 19 minutes away from 8 o'clock.
You actually brought this up. I thought it'd be fun. What's in your search history? Mm-hmm. And do you find you're using AI search more than like a Google search anymore?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
it's quicker, cleaner, just gives you the information. Here's the example I always get. Let's say you want a recipe for spaghetti and meatballs, right? You go to Google and you type it in, you get some blogger that says, are you looking for a healthy, nutritious meal that you can make in 5 minutes for your entire family, blah, 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 blah. AI just gives you, here you go. Here, noodles, water, tomatoes, whatever. So, you know what I mean?
It is more efficient. So yes. I find myself using it. But what did you search over the weekend?
Well, okay. I'll start from, Donnie Brasco. I watched the movie Donnie Brasco over the weekend, and I wanted to know who the guy was that brought Donnie Brasco into the mob. You know the story of Donnie Brasco? He infiltrated the mafia in the 70s. So I was like, and what happened to him? Did he get killed? And they killed him. His name was, the guy that brought him in they killed him because he brought in a cop. That's one thing. Kind of a good movie. Johnny Depp, okay, older 70s movie. What else did I look up? For some reason, I looked up vibe coding. Do you know what vibe coding is?
No.
Vibe coding is described as an AI-assisted style of software development where you describe what you want in a natural language, and it writes the code for you.
Oh, wow.
Right.
All those people that learned coding, investing in their future.
Right. Now
learning prompts.
Yeah. What'd you search?
A couple of random things over the weekend. I searched, is there a cybercab waiting list?
I have a cybercab search in here, too. I want to buy one.
Those are the little 2-seater gold things you see buzzing around Central Austin. They're still testing. But one of the reasons I was searching that is the long-term plan that Elon Musk has for this is that you can buy one, and it's an autonomous car, and while you're parked at work, it can go work for you.
Yeah, it's out driving around.
It can go be a taxi.
Right. I looked up when you can buy one over the weekend. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Right. They're only testing. I couldn't find any information on a waiting list, or you can get on the newsletter.
Yeah.
The Tesla newsletter, and they'll update you. But I was curious about that. They say they're going to be about $30,000, but if it can make you money eventually, that'd be cool. Here's another funny thing I searched over the weekend. The Texas versus OU Red River rivalry results over the years.
Oh, who's won the most?
Yes, a clip popped up on
So excited.
Facebook, I think, and I was like, I wonder what the scorecard is over the years.
I wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise. I bet it's close, but
It is very close.
If Oklahoma had won more,
They have played 121 times. Texas has won 65. OU has won 51.
Wow.
And there were 5 ties
oh,
back when they used to take a tie, which was crazy, right?
yeah, no kidding.
And then Texas won the last 2, by the way.
Tricia, what'd you search?
So, randomly, I found my search.
Okay.
I looked up, this is just something that just popped into my head on Saturday. I looked up whether or not Pepto-Bismol sales had skyrocketed since the cyclospora outbreak. I don't know why.
Have they?
No, they said they didn't really. And then right after that, I searched Kyle Chandler's home address because I found out he lives in Dripping Springs, and I'm watching Friday Night Lights right now.
Stay away from his house.
It doesn't give it to you.
Okay, good.
It won't let it.
Austin Up with JB and Sandy on 98.1 KVET.
Here's JB and Sandy's last laugh of the hour on 98.1 KVET.
My one goal was to just not burn. I didn't want to be the sunburn adult. Because you see a kid with a sunburn, you're like, parenting's hard. You see an adult with a sunburn, you're like, that's an alcoholic. Right? A sunburn on an adult is like a scarlet letter for poor judgment. There's no excuse. It's like, well, I was caught off guard this time. I don't know, the fireball in the sky would be hot this time.
Austinites Get Up with JB and Sandy on 98.1. And now, JB and Sandy's Story We Love.
From 1951 to 2023, Now's Pharmacy set at the corner of Westland and 12th Street. You could get your prescriptions filled there. They had a soda counter. They had a little place to shop for your toiletries.
They had the old school malts,
Yeah.
like a malt shop. And,
Yeah.
and burgers were like
Yep.
homemade.
They also had one of the most high stakes poker games in the back room.
No.
What? I didn't know that.
No.
Yeah,
Did you go?
I'm kidding. I made that up.
Oh, God. Don't say that about Now's.
Now's is all wholesome
I know.
and family, and they got a soda jerk and the whole thing, and they got an illegal poker game in there.
Right.
Oh, God.
But
kidding.
one of
I
the
bought it because that's something you would do.
Yeah, I would not have been
Or
surprised.
would have done.
But one of the things that was so cool about Now's in all, 75 years that they were there, it virtually was unchanged until the day they closed the door.
It was like a time machine.
Right. It was like an iconic store. Everybody knew where Now's was. It closed in 2022. It's been sitting vacant since 2022, but now Zydeco Development, the people who bought the land, have let us know what they are going to be developing there, and I cannot imagine that the neighborhood is going to be happy. It's going to be a mixed-use development, almost 100,000 square feet, 27 condominium units, ground-level retail space. They are apparently keeping Medici, the coffee places there. They are going to preserve that there. But it's going to look like, if according to the rendering that I've seen, a very modern-looking condo mixed-use
Interesting.
place.
You know, I mean, things change. The one on 24th Street went away a long time ago,
Yeah.
and they developed. It happens, but man, that little intersection in
Yeah.
Clarksville, you've got Josephine House, and what's the other place that Jeffrey's. And then you have Fresh Plus, which is kind of a throwback grocery store. The old nursery.
It's kind of old and preserved
Yeah,
right there.
it's-
And then this is super modern and new.
How do we feel about that, JB?
Well, they're Cajuns doing it. Zydeco Development.
Zydeco Development.
Yeah.
I don't. It's a tough one. You're just seeing it everywhere.
Yeah. Trish, how do you feel about it?
I mean, I'm just sad that it's not I'm still sad that it's not now. Remember, we tried to hurry up and take our daughter there before they closed so she could experience. Sandy's big thing is he wants her to see and experience like iconic places in Austin before they're gone because they seem to all be slowly leaving. I'm still sad that it's not now's, but I would think that the smart thing to do to keep the neighborhood happy would be to do something a little bit more in vibe with the neighborhood.
Yeah, and the same thing's happening in that neighborhood on West 6th Street where Swedish Hill was forever.
Yeah.
That's going to be condos starting at $2 million, I heard.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Right, and that's Little Strip, same thing, same kind of vibe.
Yeah.
I went to Swedish Hill Bakery for forever.
If there's not signs in the yards in Clark, this is how much Austin has probably changed. There's probably not a single sign in anyone's yard that's trying to stop it. 20 years ago, every house in the neighborhood would have a sign out that would say, stop, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
People would be chained to the building.
Yeah, so, I mean, we don't have to live there. You know, I mean, that's very selfish of me to say, like, it's not my neighborhood. It's like,
I know, but it was so cool. It was like stepping back in time. It's like the Big Top candy shop on South Congress. When you walk in, it's like you're stepping back in time to an old school
that place
candy
is
store.
dangerous.
Yeah, you leave with
Big Top candy
$85
shop.
worth of candy.
Yeah, you went in to get some wacky wafers and some red licorice, and you walk out of there $125 later full of candy that you don't need.
And the clown nose on.
Coming up with JB and Sandy.
All right, guys, you got to stick around because just when I thought I've upped my game in things I do for Tricia, JB takes it to a whole new level. I took a page out of his book and did something for Tricia, and then I find out something else JB does for his wife, and our reaction was like, whoa!
Both of us were like,
Holy
what?
crap, we'll tell you what it is coming up.
Connect with the show on Facebook at 98.1 KVET. JB and Sandy on 98.1 KVET.
Hey, if you guys are trying to call us, forgive us. We've got a phone issue this morning where it only works one way, where you guys can hear us, we can't hear you. We're going to get that fixed, and we'll be ready tomorrow, and we're going to be playing JB and Sandy's Minute to Win It at 7:10 tomorrow morning. Thomas Rhett tickets are available. We'll give you the answers to questions 5, 6, and 7 on social media. Instagram at KVET FM, Facebook at 98.1 KVET. So listen to this. So I was kind of excited to come in today. And I had not on purpose told JB something that I did over the weekend for Tricia. He didn't know what I'm about to tell you in just a sec. When JB told us that he was getting in the wintertime, you set out a space heater in the garage for your wife. So the garage is warm when
she gets in a warm car.
So she gets in a warm car.
Winter, yeah.
We're like, you gotta be kidding
We were like,
me.
what?
Because here's kind of the backstory of what I didn't tell JB before he tells me this. I'm all excited. I'm like, I took a page out of JB's playbook.
Yeah.
I learned from JB to do something, and I thought I'd give it a try and see how it goes. And that thing is, JB forever has always gassed up his wife's car and taken it and gotten it washed.
Yeah, I do it every Sunday, typically now.
And I could just see Tricia swoon when he said
I was
that.
like, I'm very attracted to you right now, JB.
And those of you that don't know, Tricia and I are married. And so
Yeah, I don't remember the last time my wife's put gas in her own car.
So Saturday, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take a page out of JB's playbook, and I'm gonna take Tricia's car, and I filled it up with gas, and I got it washed, and I cleaned the inside, and Tricia was so
And
happy.
she loves a
with me.
clean car.
Oh, I love a clean car.
Yeah, and she was so happy with me.
I've got an air freshener for your car that will blow your mind.
Okay.
And so I'm feeling real good about telling this. Then JB drops it on us that he heats the garage so his wife has a warm car to get into. I'm like, she must have some magic moves that Tricia needs to learn about.
I was like, I thought I had some moves. I could talk to Aaron.
Wow, what is Aaron doing? It's
Well,
crazy.
I'm taking it a step further. I've been in the winter. I've always put a space heater in the garage, so she does get into a warm car. I got an estimate end of last week from our friends at Koala Cooling.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm having the garage air conditioned because it gets so. I feel bad. She gets into such a hot car.
Oh,
I love her so much.
oh my gosh.
He loves her way more than you love me,
He
Sandy.
clearly does.
I mean,
it's obvious.
Wow.
Air conditioned garage, so
So she doesn't have to be
in a hot
Yeah.
car.
I think the garage is
Wow.
getting hotter than outside, and I was like, I got to do something about this.
I mean, because she's in out of that garage in what, 15 seconds?
Oh my, can't be hot.
I mean, she could really break out in a terrible sweat in those 15 seconds that you're in the garage.
You were so, I do a space heater. And Sadie and I were like, hold on. You said it so matter-of-factly, like it's a normal thing to do for your wife.
Just when I think I'm scoring points, JB raises the bar
He
on
story
us.
topped you.
Yeah, you did.
Well, you know.
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it?
Like,
What do you mean?
do
Doing
you
those extra steps?
benefit from taking such good care of her?
Oh, yes.
Okay, good.
Austin Up with JB and Sandy.
Today is kind of an anniversary in the tech world for something that happened in 1977. And it kind of brings back some memories. JB, I know you got some thoughts on this. It was on this day in 1977 that Radio Shack issued a press release that introduced the TRS-80 computer. Ooh. They say within weeks, thousands of them were ordered. They built the whole thing, the whole project, for less than $150,000. Wow. It's recognized as the first completely assembled computer and the first affordable computer available at retail. It was sold through Radio Shack stores for $599.95.
Wow. It was basically a word processor.
Yeah.
And I had the mobile TRS-80, the laptop version.
I had one. We had one at home, the desktop version.
Yeah, and mine just had this little tiny, like the screen was the size of your phone.
Oh, really?
And it was just monochrome. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you had like the ribbon that you would connect to a printer.
Yes. Yeah.
And it was
the
just
dot matrix printer.
Yeah, I think, well, I was going to say, I think I still have my TRS-80 because I thought it'd be kind of a cool thing to hang on to, but I'm pretty sure my wife probably got rid of it.
I cleaned it out.
You don't need this.
She probably donated it.
What's kind of crazy about this is in today's world, you can get a pretty good laptop computer for $600, the same price that the TRS-80 was in 1977. Back then, you saved everything on a cassette tape. I remember that.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Which is crazy.
I wouldn't have guessed that was available in 77.
That was its first.
I would have guessed mid-80s.
That's when we got ours, was definitely in the mid to late 80s when Dad came home with one, which was a shock because I didn't think my dad would spend money on anything like that, but he did.
Yeah.
Because my dad was the dad that got like our first VCR when I was growing up. He got it when he bought a CD at the credit union.
It's part of opening the account.
Yeah. Also,
Instead of the phone, you could get the cordless phone.
yeah, he got the VCR, and he also, I remember he got our garage door opener at the bank, at the credit union for some deal that they were running there. But we were the
Wow.
only ones in the neighborhood that had a garage door opener. It was like magic.
I thought they only gave away toasters and football phones when you opened accounts. Garage door openers and
Maybe
VCRs.
that's what your parents got, but not mine. It was VCRs and all kinds of cool stuff. So the computer came out.
In 86, my senior year, my girlfriend's dad worked for IBM.
Oh,
And he brought home the first Apple computer.
what was that like?
It was a 5 1/4 floppy.
Oh,
I remember
wow.
that. And I would go over there and type up a paper for school.
Yeah, I used to have college buddies come over to use to type up papers, because you used to have to use a typewriter. When was the last time you saw a physical typewriter
Right.
somewhere? Although I did have a use for one the other day because I don't want to figure out how to print labels from your computer. That's just something. I just don't want to figure that out.
And then in college, I didn't have a computer. You had to go to the computer lab.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to sign up.
Yeah, you signed up and you sat down and you wrote up your paper and printed it.
And the smart guys that were in the computer lab, they could print out it was like 10 pieces of paper vertically with a topless mermaid on it. Dot matrix.
Coming up with JB and Sandy.
That meant those guys were so smart.
I was so busy getting my calculator to say boob.
I got mine to say hello. I felt so smart.
Time well spent, you
Yeah,
guys.
definitely. Coming up on the show today, our last laugh of the hour just before 9 o'clock is from Jim Gaffigan. He's got a very special term for adults that get sunburnt. Stay with us. It's coming up before 9.
Connect with the show on Instagram at KVET FM. JB and Sandy on 98.1 KVAT.
Here's JB and Sandy's last laugh of the hour on 98.1 KVAT.
My one goal was to just not burn. I didn't want to be the sunburn adult. Because you see a kid with a sunburn, you're like, parenting's hard. You see an adult with a sunburn, you're like, that's an alcoholic. Right? A sunburn on an adult is like a scarlet letter for poor judgment. There's no excuse. It's like, wow, I was caught off guard this time. I don't know, the fireball in the sky would be hot this time.
Nights Get Up with JB and Sandy.
It's the JB and Sandy show. We got to make our way out of here. Angie's getting ready to come in. Tomorrow morning, 7:10, make sure you're here. JB and Sandy's Minute to Win It. Tickets to see Thomas Rhett up for grabs. Get the answers to questions 6, 7, and 8 on our social media, Instagram at KVAT FM, Facebook at 98.1 KVAT. What did we learn today, Trish?
Well, we learned that JB's new title is Super Husband.
Okay.
We'll first say Sandy was all excited to come in this morning to tell JB something that he had done. Sandy, you did for me. Took a page out of JB's playbook. And before Sandy could even tell JB husband topped him.
Yeah, by telling us that he puts a space heater in the garage so his wife doesn't have to go out to a cold garage.
In the winter.
Yeah.
To get in her car.
Yeah.
I'm going further. I'm just got an estimate to air condition the garage for the same reason, so she doesn't have to get in a hot car.
I thought I was doing good, and I was going to beat my chest a little bit because I took, like JB does for his wife, I took Tricia's car and got it washed and filled up with gas. But no, JB's got to be super husband.
Yeah, Sandy's all daubers down now. Now I need a space heater.
Air condition the garage.
Well,
You ain't
just
getting
say
no-
this, ladies, you can get a guy to do anything you want.
We have the power.
A little trick here or there.
A little surprise.
All I'm going to say.
A little information, a little trick for you. Another thing, Sandy got super excited to tell us about a cool iPhone hack. This is really cool.
Yeah, it's not anything I can give you all the step-by-step on the radio, but I can on social media. What it is, it's a shortcut on your phone that if you were to ever lose your phone, it will still make a noise. So if you have your phone, let's say it's lost, but it's on Do Not Disturb, or it's on vibrate, or it's on silent, you can set up your phone to do a shortcut to bypass all of that when you text it, whatever words you choose. For me, I chose, if someone texts me lost phone, my phone will explode. It's so loud and play a song.
Yeah.
And that way I can find it. Even if it's on Do Not Disturb, even if it's on vibrate or silent or whatever, it'll still play.
How did
can
you
still
figure
hear
this
it.
out? Did you see a post about it? Or
I was looking, I just did a Grok search. Tell me some cool iPhone shortcuts.
Oh.
And that was one of the first ones that popped up.
Yeah,
And I
that one's
just-
super useful. Some of the other ones you tell us, I'm like, it's too hard.
Hurts your brain.
Hurts my brain. And finally, you guys got super excited to talk about the TRS-80.
Yeah. Came out in 1977 on this day for $599. The first home computer. That's exciting stuff.
I had
don't know
I had
why.
the portable TRS-80.
I can't believe the screen was only the size of like an iPhone.
It was tiny. It was just a little monochrome screen.
Boy, they've come a long way in computers, haven't they? Mm-hmm. Have a great day, everyone. We'll do this again tomorrow. Angie is in next.
Here's JB and Sandy's last laugh of the hour on 98.1 KVAT.
My one goal was to just not burn. I didn't want to be the sunburn adult. Because you see a kid with a sunburn, you're like, parenting's hard. You see an adult with a sunburn, you're like, that's an alcoholic. Right? A sunburn on an adult is like a scarlet letter for poor judgment. There's no excuse. It's like, wow, I was caught off guard this time. I don't know, the fireball in the sky would be hot this time.
Nights Get Up with JB and Sandy.